Leon, obviously Jai's win there and Fabian's win a few weeks ago against Leo Machuda as well. You're no short of inspiration in the camp heading into this one. What's it been like seeing your friends and family succeed heading into the biggest fight of your career?
It's been great, like I said, especially being in the corner of the guys. And my brother, that was a fantastic win, being someone like Leo Machuda in one round, knocking him out. And then obviously Jai, I'm honoured to be in the camp with him and working with him and just passing on knowledge for what I've learned, and also they're doing the same thing with me as well, giving good work in the gym. And I'm just happy to be one of the front runners in MMA, in UK MMA, especially for Renegade, and just helping guys come through.
You're one of the more calm and relaxed talkers in MMA, and obviously you had that press conference scene with Kamaru Usman, which was there was a bit of friendly back and forth between you both. Yeah. What was that like, sussing each other out on stage?
It was good to see him. I didn't see him for probably 4 years, 3 years. So it was good to now finally see him. And because when we first fought 7 years ago, I was like 23 years old. I was skinny. I was like little. Now to go back, I'm now 30 years old, experienced fighter, building to my body and just sizing them up. And I am looking forward to August 20th. It's been a long road coming. It's been a long 2.5, 3 years, and I'm taking the opportunity with both hands.
When you look at the fights that Kamaru's had with Colby Covington, do you see a lot of weaknesses in his game that you were ready to exploit? Do you feel like you're tailor-made for him?
I believe so. I watched not just Colby, I watched all the fights now. Over the last, 7 years, he's won 12 fights, I think, 12, 13 fights. I've won 10, so I've been watching him since my loss against him, and me and my team have been planning for this moment. So it's been about 7 years in the moment of game planning and how we approach it, and what's the difference with him now, then, and now, and what's the difference with me now and then as well. So, like I said, I'm excited. It's been a long, hard road to get to this point, and I can't wait.
You've always been quietly going about your business in the division. Yep. You've always been sort of talked about as the dark horse, the guy who's always in the background, the guy you should be looking out for. So if you get the win, and get the belt,
when you get the win, go on.
When the belt comes home, what's that going to be like for yourself when you're the star, when everyone wants to speak to you, and everybody wants a piece, because that's going to be a completely different side of things for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what I've been working for, envisioning for many years now. And I always said I will be front for the title. I always said I was number one in the division, and just took a longer road to get to the point where I'm at now. But I believe that road made me to a better fighter. Maybe before about 3 or 4 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been ready. I truly believe this is the right time for us to fight, and like I said, I'm excited, my team is excited, my family's excited, and I'm going to attack it with both hands.
Final one for me, just in terms of the stylistic matchup, obviously when you get two grapple-based fighters, you usually see a stand-up war. Obviously nothing to give away from the game plan, but is that something that you wouldn't say is out of the question? Could you see it being a 5-round war?
Could be. It is tough, and I'm not going to go out there and be like, I'm going to go in there and walk through him and it's going to be an easy fight. He's proven that he's the champion, He's proven that he's tough, and I'm preparing my body and my mind for anywhere the fight goes, whether it's a war or I'll go out there and it's a clean sweep for me, But I know I won't have to grab that nut off him, You won't just hand it over, and I'm preparing myself for that and my body for that.
Leon right here.
Oh, everyone. Back, you back.
Ladies first. Right here, Leon.
Ladies first.
Oh.
I'll go next then. I'll take that.
Oh, Jesus.
Leon, when you think back to 2015, obviously it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, what do you remember from that fight?
I just remember my plan to the fight, and how I approached the fight more than the actual fight, And back in 2015, my whole team was telling me, well, what Chico did before was telling me, you need to go to America to improve your grappling if you're going to fight this guy. So I opted left and went to America for 6 weeks, and my whole game plan was to just defend his wrestling, and that was it. I didn't work nothing what I need to do to win the fight. It's more just about not losing the fight. you know, and I think that showed what we fought. I was more worried about, I was like reaching over, falling into my shots, just so worried about him grabbing my legs, you know, which is, I watched it back the other day actually. It was on Facebook. I hadn't seen it for like 5 years, four or 5 years, and the UFC posted it over there on Facebook, and I rewatched it. And I thought, I was actually doing good defending his wrestling for like 2 rounds, you know what I mean? I thought, and I didn't know, I have a clue what I was doing back then, so now it'd be two different fights, and like I said, I'm excited. I know he's excited, so it's gonna be a good fight.
And was there a reason why you hadn't watched it back up to that point?
Not really a reason. I don't really watch my fights, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I probably watch it after my fight, watch it once, and then that'll be it. Then I'll just keep learning and growing, you know. But like I said, it popped up on Facebook over there, and I rewatched it, sat down and watched it, and thought I was actually doing alright, defending his wrestling, you know. And but I think now it'd be a totally different fight. I've like I said, I've owned my skills, I've owned who I am. I know I am so seasoned now in MMA and understand the game so much, and this is why I enjoy being in like people like Jai's corner, my brother's corner, and because I can talk them through situations step by step, you know, and that helps me prepare for my fights and my game, and for me to still learning, you know.
And you know, in terms of when you look at this, obviously, if you are successful in bringing the title back to the UK, what means more to you? Is it the title or taking out the pound-for-pound best?
Nah, definitely the title. Nah, the title for sure, but that's just a bonus, you know. He was the last guy to beat me. Everyone claims he's pound for pound. Everyone say can't be beaten, so it's the perfect time for it to happen, and I cannot wait.
And then just last one from me.
Yeah.
Obviously you fought Nate Diaz, and he's got a fight now with Hamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
What do you think about that fight? How do you see it going down?
If I put money on it, I'd probably go Hamzat, you know, and I would love Nate to get it done. He's done so much for the company, and I wish they gave him like probably like an old veteran, probably just a nice fight to bow out to, you know, and to give him like an up-and-coming guy that's had like what, 4 or 5 fights in the UFC, and a wrestler guy as well, you know. I think it's fucked up really. They should have gave him a better fight, but I'd love Nate to get it done, but like I said, if I'm a betting man, I'd probably go Hamzat.
Yeah. Do you feel now you're finally getting the recognition you deserve? Like, don't get me wrong, all of us in here know who you are.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're finally getting
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Even on the street, you know, like, I'm getting stuck like left, right, centre about over the last year or two, like in Birmingham anyway, everywhere I go, it's like, when you fight Usman, blah, 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 like some random people, you know, so, yeah, I believe so. Now's the time, you know.
And your fight camp, you obviously, is it strictly Renegade or where you going?
Nah, it's strictly Renegade. Like I said, I made a mistake the first time I fought, having success winning, and then up to left to another camp, which made no sense, you know. So yeah, my whole camp will be Renegade. Also, I brought people in, same coaches, same team, but falls like probably brought 1 or 2 sparring partners in, and that's it really. Just keep making that game plan and working around that.
Renegade keeps getting successful as it is. You don't need to go elsewhere because they will come like Arnold Adams when he comes to your gym. You know.
Exactly.
And I've seen some of your amateurs fight as well, and they're probably handy as well.
Exactly. Now we've got a great thing building in Birmingham. Now I feel like in the UK they can't like back in the day. It was like Nottingham had like a time, London had like a time. I think now it's Birmingham time. You know, we've got like great quality. Amateurs, pros coming out of Birmingham, and great shows coming to Birmingham as well, and giving the amateurs the opportunity to fight. And like I said, I'm happy to be the front runner of it. I'm proud of the guys. Jai tonight, he was coming off his last fight was a bad loss, you know. So to build yourself back up and then go out there and perform again is like it's a hard thing to do, you know. Getting knocked out cold in your hometown and then. Rebuilding himself back up and coming and fighting again, man.
Yeah, well, that's just your team all over, isn't it? You know, they'll come back, they bounce back, doesn't matter what happens.
Oh, exactly.
And yeah, man, I say it's about time we had another UK champion, so if anyone's going to deserve it, it's going to be yourself, you know what I mean? So good luck, mate, and
thank you.
Nice to see you again, friend.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Leon right here.
Bro, the monkey you, bro. Let him go.
Don't worry.
Go on.
Everyone keeps taking my questions.
You coach your girl and everything. Let's go.
I'm Blitz Sports Kita here. Everyone's asking about Kamaru, but who do you want in your first title defense?
I always said I love to have Massimo, you know, but he needs to get a win. Let him get 1 win. Then imagine like him back in London, like to headline London for the title. I'll give him the shot, you know, just to just to show the world that this man is nowhere near my level, and just to show in my hometown where the incident happened, you know.
That's the dream, right?
That's the dream.
And what about Charles versus Islam? Do you have a prediction for this upcoming fight?
I'll probably go. That's a hard one. It's a difficult fight, you know. I've trained with Islam at AKA, and he's a great wrestler, you know, and he's strong in what he does. But I feel like Charles is just on this momentum now, where his confidence is so high, and I don't know. I want to bet on that fight.
No problem there. And Nate Diaz, maybe after his last fight, might go to boxing to fight Jake Paul. What do you make of that matchup? What do you think of that?
Big Nate, like you can't not like Nate. You know, he is who he is, and I've always said it. Like I've watched these guys come up with his brother when I was like 16, 17, getting into MMA. You know, and so I wish him well in his career, wherever he chooses to next, Jake Paul or wherever he decides to go. You know.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, Leon, right here.
It's your last question.
Okay. Leon, right here, down the middle.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been a minute since your last fight. You don't let yourself get out of shape, relatively speaking, to us normal people. But what do you do in the gym to make sure that, even though it's been a layoff, when the time comes to actually get in the cage, you are firing on all cylinders and it's back on the bike, so to speak?
I don't believe in ring rust. I've said it before, you know. Like I've been off longer than this before, and I'm always in the gym anyway. I think you only feel ring rust if you're sitting on a set for a year, and then someone says you want to fight 8 weeks. You try training for a fight, but I've never not trained over this last year. You know, I've always been active, and so is it. He's coming off hand surgery, and when last time before was it? When was it?
Last November.
Last November, you know. So it's gonna be almost a long time for him as well. You know what I mean? So. I don't believe in it. I've stayed in the gym, I've stayed active, I've brought in like to get good hard rounds in, to build that endurance, build my body up. And like I said, I am ready. I've done everything I needed to do. We've got 4 weeks left now, and we're gonna go back to the gym one day and hit the gym and go from there.
Being here on home soil, do you let yourself start thinking about having that belt and, you know, the numbered event coming here to the United Kingdom if you get this victory?
Yeah, 100%. I've played all that scenario out in my head, you know, like I'll walk through it time and time again, like what I'm gonna do after the fight and where I'm gonna go. I've played it out in my head. I was gonna go, you know, and like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be easy. I want to take it away from him, and I'm planning to do that, you know. And I'm not going in there looking for an easy fight. I'm going there to be a champion and become the champion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Leon.